Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Again, I want to thank everyone out there for supporting the channel. All the viewers, all the subscribers, immensely appreciate the support. Today, I thought I would jump into the portfolio to do another all portfolio review. If you guys have watched my prior videos, I go through each of the stock holdings in the portfolio, equity value, as well as highlighting any big acquisitions or stocks that I have sold off since last portfolio review. As you can see up on top here, the portfolio has been doing quite well since the last update video. At one point here, breaching 155,000 for the first time. It is earnings season. A lot of companies are reporting their quarterly earnings, and fortunately, a lot of companies are meeting or beating their expected earnings per share. So that's really been fueling the portfolio over the last quarter or so. Let's scroll down here to the stock holdings. If you guys remember from my prior videos as well, each of these stocks is organized with regards to market segment. So let's go ahead and jump in here. The first set of stocks here are ETFs, high-yielding dividend ETFs. First starting here with DVY. And on the bottom there, just to remind you, you can see the position, shares I hold, as well as total equity value in the position. So the first stock here, DVY, SCHD, SDY, SPHD. This is one of my favorite dividend stocks. This is a monthly yielding ETF. Very, very uncommon in the market to have a high dividend yielding ETF that pays out monthly dividends. This is one of my favorite stocks for new investors as well. The only drawback is that it does have a pretty high expense ratio, 0.3. A lot of Vanguard funds, for example, have expense ratios at 0.03, 0.04. It's about 10 times what a normal expense ratio it is. But again, this is a very accessible stock, under $40 currently, and it has a monthly dividend payment that is associated with the stock. So very good stock. You can see on the bottom there, I have 36 shares, 1437.84 equity value. Next stock here is a new addition to the portfolio here. 2 shares, 489.84. This is a very good Vanguard fund. And again, in comparison to SPHD, which we just went over, this particular stock has an expense ratio of 0.04. So much, much better than SPHD, but it is a little bit inaccessible to investors with smaller portfolios. You can see up top there the value of the stock, $244.92. But a very good fund, and a fund that I have on my other brokerage accounts as well. And the last stock here in ETFs is VYM. Next, we move into pharmaceuticals, healthcare stocks. ABBV here, one of my favorite pharmaceutical stocks, 31 shares, $3,060.63. LLY, Eli Lilly and Company. Pfizer, one of the first stocks on the Robinhood portfolio, 120 shares, $44.40. Portola, this is by far the riskiest stock in the portfolio. A very big speculative play, as you can see on the bottom there, 787 shares, $26,907.53. So a very large position. It does have a very important, at least update coming up in the next couple of weeks here. So the price should move, hopefully up, but there is a chance that this does move down somewhat before a big FDA announcement later this year. Now we move into healthcare services companies. Abbott Laboratories, ABT, 46 shares, $27.37.76. Cardinal Health, CAH, and rounding out the healthcare stocks is Johnson & Johnson, J&J. Next, we move into industrials, first starting with aerospace and defense. Boeing, 1 share, $338.81. Lockheed Martin & Company, LMT. GE, General Electric, 28 shares, $402.08. 3M, MMM. Illinois Toolworks, ITW. CNI, Canadian National Railroad. UNP, Union Pacific. IP, International Paper. And then rounding out industrials is DuPont, Dow DuPont, actually a merger between Dow and DuPont, DWDP. 7 shares, $448.07. Next, we move into consumer discretionary, the largest holding in the portfolio, Ford. As you can see here on the bottom, 54.25 with regards to number of shares, 62,279. So by far the largest holding in the portfolio. It's been doing quite well with regards to doing covered calls. It has been making a little bit of a comeback as well, as you can see here over the past 1 week of trading of 5.81%. Next here we have GM, 1 share. Next we move into one electronic company here, Garmin, GRMN, 2 shares, $118.52. A couple restaurants, McDonald's, MCD, Yum Brands, and Yum Brands China, YUM and YUMC. We move into textiles, one company, VFC. Next, we move into consumer staples. And as an entire sector, this has been hit pretty hard over the last few months of trading or so. Archer Daniels Midland, as you can see here, a big drop off. This has been making a little bit of a comeback here, but still not as good as the overall market. SYY Cisco making a comeback as well. Colgate CL, Kimberly-Clark KMB, another stock that has lost quite a bit of market share, quite a bit off the value of the stock in the past 1 year. I think there may be a play as a contrarian investment for the entire market sector. Hershey's as well, down 11.41% over the past 1 year of trading. KHC, another consumer staple stock, down 34.37%. A lot of these companies are blue chip companies, so I think there is a case to be made for a contrarian play jumping into these stocks when they are depressed under what their true value is. Procter & Gamble here as well, 13.82% down in the red. Budweiser, a couple beverage companies here, BUD, Coca-Cola, KO, PepsiCo, PEP. Now we move into financials here, first starting with Bank of the Internet, BOFI. This stock was doing quite well over the past 1 year of trading, up 71%. HBAN, Huntington Bank shares, 4 shares, $60.56. Morgan Stanley, MS, 2 shares, $103.72. Wells Fargo & Company, 1 share. And then ORI, Old Republic, the last stock in financials here, 52 shares, $1,068.08 for this particular stock. Next, we move into technology, which has been making a comeback over the past few months or so. First starting here with IBM, 1 share, $146.26. Apple, AAPL, AMD, 3 shares, $33.30. Intel, INTC, and then Microsoft, MSFT, 1 share, $95.80. Next, we move into telecoms. I did make a very big acquisition in AT&T. You can currently see now the position on the bottom, $7.95, $26,298.60. Going to be doing a swing trade with covered calls. Please take a look at my video I put out the other day surrounding this strategy. But I do believe here on this big dip after earnings that there is an opportunity to jump into the stock for a positive swing trade. I'll be doing most of my covered calls from $35 to $36. I think this stock will get up there within the next few months or so. Verizon just have 3 shares, $154.41. Next, moving into energy, one stock, XOM, Exxon Mobil, 11 shares, $855.80. A couple utility companies, CNP, CenterPoint Energy, ED, Consolidated Edison, and SO Southern. Next, we move into real estate investment trust. One of my favorites here, APLE, Apple Hospitality REIT. You can see I made a little bit of an acquisition. Now have 275 shares, $4,963.75. Next, FRT. Oh, another one of my favorite real estate investment trusts, 32 shares, $1646.40. STAG. And the last one here, IRM, another recent addition to the portfolio. You can see on the bottom here, 100 shares, $34.50 for equity value. Next, we move into a few closed-end funds, business development companies to round out the portfolio. GOF, Guggenheim, PCM Fund, PSEC, Prospect Capital, PTY, Pimco Corp, and Opportunity Fund, YYY, Yield Shares, High Income ETF, and then a few other stocks here, miscellaneous stocks, one Bond Trust Fund here, BHK, and then a few penny stocks, BAC plus B, MARA, ACRW, and SDR. So this is the portfolio. Again, I'll kind of back out here and scroll through this very slowly. This is the entire portfolio currently. Looking to do a couple more swing trades. Right now I'm doing a swing trade with IRM and AT&T. Those are by far the largest swing trades that I had currently in development. Then looking to get out of portfolio later this year. Looking to adding to pharmaceuticals as a whole. I think there's some value to be had in pharmaceuticals. And then as we talked about, consumer staples may be a very good sector as a whole, where there are a number of blue chip stocks that could be very cheap and a very good time to jump in before turnaround happening later this year. So that is the portfolio. Please let me know what you guys think of the portfolio. whether you guys would add additional stocks to the portfolio, always looking for new additions, or you guys would think about maybe selling off a couple of these stocks. Either way, let me know. But this is the current portfolio. Again, getting up above 155 momentarily before pulling back. So almost 155 currently. Looking to do 160 in the next couple months or so. So that's portfolio. Not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it here. Again, let me know what you guys think of the portfolio. Let me know what you guys are doing with your portfolios, especially with regards to swing trading. Always looking for new stocks to jump into for swing trade opportunities. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys have questions about this video, other videos, please let me know in the comment threads down below. If you guys have any great video ideas for future videos, any questions on covered calls, options trading in general, there's been a lot of viewers on the channel wondering exactly what are the objectives with options trading. So if you guys have questions about that, please let me know in the comment threads down below. And yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.